Hello, welcome to Jade Khan Gaming. My name is Adam, and today I have another Dwarven Forge Cities Untold Lowtown unboxing. This one for the Rustic Wood Core, Dockside Walls and Posts. And after this, also Modular Roofs Core Standard Roof in Green, which is mostly parts that I already got in the Wizard's Townhouse, but there's a couple new pieces in here, so I figured I'd open this up and show that it's a different configuration, a couple new pieces. I grabbed a couple of floors so we can build as we go, but mainly it is the Dockside Walls and Posts that is different. Of course, I'm following up from my first unboxing with this, where I opened up the Wizard's Townhouse. I got a couple other sets, more roofs to expand it, and some more walls that are different styles of walls. So let's hop right in so we can just see some different pieces. Some of the pieces, of course, are the same. We finally going to get a full, we've gotten plenty of the short pegs. We're going to get some long pegs now. And of course painted, because the whole point is I don't have time to be painting. Yay. Let's open up and see what we got. So I will show off just what's in it. Kind of presume people were coming here from after seeing the Wizard's Townhouse unboxing, but you may not have. So we have little window inserts. Leather, broken window, circles, non-broken window, and diamonds. So we have these, and they're just kind of little white on one side. You can kind of see light passes through them slightly. We got two sets of those. We have two of these little half posts that are used to hold some things together. Supposed to be full posts, but I don't see those yet. I'm just gonna start pulling things out. We have wall posts. There are 10. Should be 10. I want to say 10. 10. There are 10 of these, and so in my main set, I had fancy wall posts. These are just wood. So these are just, there are sort of little knot work around where the hole is. But these are just plain wood posts, of course, needed for the system to work. But instead of having decorative carving in these posts, these are just plain wood. So I'm very glad to have some of these, because keep buildings from looking too fancy. The Dockside set here, you don't want it to look too fancy. But yeah. So that's simple, but simple is good. And then we'll hop into this. Have another. Here we have full pegs. So instead of being short, these are longer. So that's new. Oh, okay, so there is only one window, so I'm not sure why the set includes two sets of the window inserts. But it does. Yeah, so you can have, the whole point with your window inserts is they can kind of come in here and there we go. Decorate inside your window. But yeah, this is all stuff that was in the Wizard's Townhouse. These sort of were. The walls portion was in the Wizard's Townhouse, but the doors are new. That's exciting. So these doors are kind of, very well enforced. Metal bars over a little window in the door. We got rivets. Then we sort of, on this side, on the inside, we have a little latch where they could open up to that window. And heavy bars. And looks like there's like a little extra latch at the bottom. just all sorts of way where this door has been heavily reinforced to keep out intruders. And then we have some walls. He's got 3 of these, and these are just kind of dingy walls, looks like. So patched up, boarded up sections here. Holes in the wall. And then these are some walls that I've really been looking forward to. So this wall here has sort of a hole through it. And I mean, you know, big enough for a mini to pass through. Like, this could be like a door. How do I... No, this goes in here. There we go. But that could be a secret door now, couldn't it? Or it could just be a normal wall. Could be, have this open on the back and have a little area where there's a little storage in the wall. Or you could board it up from both sides. You can kind of tell on the top. Just because the texture is a bit different. But that blends in pretty well. And then you can pop them off and have a hole go through. Of course, these are painted all around, so they could also just be planks and such that you use elsewhere. And then we have some more bits in here. Yes, okay. Now, if you have this wall and say you don't have the piece in, what if you wanted to have broken parts in? You have both a top and bottom. You could just have a crack in the wall. Ooh, nice and subtle. You could also have it broken through where you could see through into the next room. So yeah, there's a couple of both tops and bottoms, so you can have that broken off. And then when we have our window here that maybe doesn't have its insert in, we have these. So you can board up a window. You can just be boarded on one side. You can board it up on both sides. It's got a couple more boards to board up more windows, assuming that you have more windows like I do from other sets. If I want to make a building that has all the windows boarded up, it came with 4 of these boards to board up windows with. And I decided to try it, and the boards also fit in here, so, you know, it's more than halfway. But if you had, say, maybe a broken part on the top, and you wanted on the other side to just board it up like someone had, like, made shift, so you still got holes going through, but you can make it where it's, you know, kind of like someone has closed it up from the other end where something had broken. You can make that work. Then we get our hoist. So this is a pole accessory with no pole. That's where these full-size poles come through, because, like, you can put one on the back. And then put that in the side of the building, and if this is, say, on an upper floor, and then have the hoist sticking out of the side of a building. Or if you pull that out and put it in the bottom, it'll work like a traditional pole accessory. So if, say, you have a piece like this, it itself, I'm probably supposed to use a half peg. Yeah, because that's not thick enough. So you'd put a half peg in there, and then that could go onto a wall here. And it adds a normal pole accessory here, where you could have it sticking out of the side. Of course, that also means that this could go anywhere else where there is a normal spot for a pole accessory, and that you can put any of your other pole accessories on the side sticking out of a building with this. There's a couple of those in here. As I'm building with these, I am noticing a couple of my corner posts. This one doesn't really come out, but it spins, so I could pull it out, I'm sure. But that will need to be re-superglued, because a couple of those were loose. So, easy enough to fix, but something I will have to do. And then while we're at it, I'm going to just unbox the Modular Roof Core Standard Roof Green. Most of this set is stuff that I've already seen and showed off when doing the Townhouse. We got a selection of 8 of the little half pegs. There are some uses for those holding things together. We get 1, 2 of these normal straight roofs, and then we get 3, 4. And these are the ones that have the biscuits on the sides that are pretty tight. We get 8 biscuit pegs, so we can start putting things together. So, fun, familiar. We just take 2 spots where there are biscuit holes and shove them together, and now you have roofs that stay together. That also includes 4 of these corner roofs. Same thing applies. Insert a biscuit. Push 2 roofs together. Which of course means with this set, you can make a roof that, say, looks like that. And one that looks like the old style, like that. Or, of course, if you wanted a long one, you can put them all together to cover 2 sections. Or, of course, if you wanted to break them apart and have it split, you could. If you're using the half-floor sections on the building, you can do something like that. Yeah, different mixing and matching of roof pieces. But other stuff in here I haven't gotten to see yet. So, we got 2 of these new chimneys. Yay! So, funky looking chimney compared to scale for a person. He keeps trying to... Oh, but I am tilting it at a weird angle so you can see it. But so, rough stone chimney with a bunch of soot at the top. And then we also have this. Oh, this is supposed to be this way. Then we got a new, larger platform. You can fit a couple of minis on this. It has a spot for a biscuit, so you can sort of connect things. Maybe if you had one of these on 2 different roofs and you used a bridge to connect them. But yeah. Oh, and they have already talked that they're aware the magnets in these are not quite strong enough for the texture on the roof. They work on the old roofs well, supposedly, but they do kind of slide on these. Of course, they're sliding while I'm moving it all around like this. As long as you're careful, hopefully it'll work on the table, but yeah. So, combining those with the floor, you can kind of put together, say, a little building bit here. Side of that. Make a little house with a normal floor pack. I just grabbed 2 floors out of. The dockside walls and the modular roof, so you can make a little house. So that's fun and cute, and it's a bunch, just more roofs which I didn't get any of the dark roofs. I think they look better. But I was getting the Wizard Townhouse, which had the green roofs, so I stuck with the green theme so I can expand on the building with what I have. If, say, I want to stack these into building the Wizard's Townhouse. But otherwise, the Dockside Walls definitely well worth it. Normal, plain corner posts, and then rougher, well-locked doors, rough walls, windows that are boarded up. Oh, here it is. The walls that have the broken pieces and the secret passage. Great fun for the Dockside walls. I'll link down below to Dwarven Forge's website where you can try and check this out yourself. I still got more of these coming. I got quite a bit of Lowtown. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Bye.